What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Boundless Perception YouTube channel. And today we're back with the final piece of the construction of Wolfwoods Cross. It's been a while. Sorry it's taken me so long. Been backed up on Etsy orders. Just went to Ichiban Con this weekend and have been getting a lot of other things done. Started another business. Lots of things going on. So I'm sorry for the gap and large delays in episodes. Going to try to get better at that. But today, you know, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I think like 12 pieces that we have to glue together. And as for the top here, another little special thing is gonna be going on with that. So without further ado, let's hop to it. All right, guys, so just a quick recap. I know it has been a while. We are building Wolfwoods Cross. We finally have all the pieces complete for it. So we're gonna be finishing it off today. You know, I'm gonna show you everything once it's fully complete. That's kind of in my face now. And see how it all looks. It's gonna be massive. We have a lot to glue here. At the top, I'm actually planning on, I actually have some magnets in here gluing right now. I can show you guys how I did that. So that this cover, which needs to go up here, will be removable to, you know, expose like the barrel of sorts. And I'm gonna try to do the same thing for the bottom, but it's a lot narrower. So I'm not sure if my magnets will work. I have to probably use some micro dio, I forgot how to say that word. Dio something magnets, so we're gonna try that out. But anyways, let's just go ahead and hop to the parts that I do know I have to glue, and we're gonna knock that out, let it dry, and then we'll be back with the finished product. So let's hop to it. All right, guys, so it's been about 4 or 5 hours or so. Let everything dry up a little bit. It still takes 24 hours to fully cure, but it's really good by about 4 or 5 hours. So to show you guys, the piece that we glued first is, oh, this thing is heavy. Up here, and you can see, hopefully you can still see me, it is on there pretty well. And that's just using glue only. Nothing else is holding that on there. So again, E6000 Glue, absolutely phenomenal. Then we have our other pieces here. We gotta glue these halves together, but they are glued together. And then our barrel also glued together. So on to the next part, which is gluing these pieces together. And I told you guys I was gonna show you my plans. I'm missing a piece. It's somewhere around here. Oh no, it's right there. This piece is actually the top covering. And again, I plan to use magnets. So I'm gonna show you guys that so I can remove it from the top. And I'm gonna try to hold this piece, it's gonna be glued together, but try to be able to remove it with magnets too. So I'm gonna show you that process. So let's hop to that. All right, guys, so you can see here are the 3 magnets that I glued in. They are going to attach to this piece right here eventually. I'm gonna put magnets in here too. They're gonna link up with that so that I will be able to put this cover on here when I want, pop it off like so. So that's the plan for that. And then we're also going to do the exact same thing with these. But I don't know how we're gonna do it because again, I'll show you guys, such a smaller surface. I have some very, very small magnets that I plan to try to use, so we're gonna see how that goes, but let's hop to all of that. All right, so the plan is, well, I can link these magnets for you guys too. Just got them off of Amazon. But the plan is, so I put the magnets there, drew circles around them, then use my Dremel to make a hole for each magnet. And then to get the magnets to line up with this piece here, what I plan to do is just drop the magnet on there like so. Oh, you went to the wrong one. To there. Then I'm just gonna draw all over the back of it with this green marker. So that way, when I put on the cover, it should make a mark of exactly where I need to drill so that they line up. And I'm putting tons of ink on here, and hopefully this plan works. So let's see. Putting it on like so, trying to line it up to the best of my ability. and then I press it down, and we're gonna see if that worked. It did not work. So, you see nothing's there? So, we're gonna have to try another plan, which is putting glue on the back of these maybe, getting them to go on there, and then trying it that way. So, let's see. Okay, so this is my second attempt. I've put black paint on there for one of my paint pens, and we're gonna try to do it that way. So let's see if this works. Get the bottom on there first, and then push it into place, and hopefully, okay, so it worked for 2 out of 3. As you guys can see. Let's see if we can just get this third one going. And again, this doesn't have to be perfect. I just need to get an idea of where, because of course I can make the circle as big or as small as I want. So, for some reason the middle piece is not working. I may just have to estimate that one. Let's just try a little bit more paint onto this surface. Maybe that's our problem. Let's see. Third time's a charm, right? Bottom's lined up, and we're pushing it on there. Maybe it's just not touching because the other sides are higher. I don't know, but I'm giving it my best here, pushing it pretty hard. Right, yeah, and there we go. That was all I needed, so now I'm just gonna Dremel that little area out and put the magnets in there, and then we're gonna glue the rest. So let's hop to it. All right, so we drilled out our holes. We're gonna go ahead and place our magnets in there. Well, one just fell. And I cannot stress enough, make sure your magnets line up with the magnets that are already in there in terms of magnetism. So make sure they're laying down on the proper side, or else you will have a very unpleasant day. So gonna glue these in real quick and then just glue everything else together. All right guys, so here we have it in all of its glory. It is currently drying, so I don't want to touch it. I'm trying to also be careful about walking here because I am on carpet. Don't want to shift it and cause it to fall or anything. The cover for the barrel here is sitting over here on the table. You guys can't see that, but I just wanted to show you, this right here is on the same level as I am. It's not on the stool, it's not on the table, nothing. I'm about 6'1", maybe 6'2", if I get my posture right. And we are pretty much the same height. Maybe it's like a little bit taller than me. So this thing is an absolute beast and I'm loving it. This is the first large item I've built with Luban. Again, amazing program. I did a whole episode on it. It's phenomenal. And this is coming together better than I imagined. Yeah, just getting it built is probably the easy part. Then after that, we have to go back and, you know, make sure that all the seals or whatever, all the parts that where it's joined together are held together very tightly with more than just glue. Even though E6000, I put a crap ton on there and it's doing extremely well. Like right now, this is all just off of E6000 glue and the pegs, of course, but that's it. But anyways, I'll stop talking. Gonna let this dry. See you guys in a bit when it's done drying and we'll continue on from there. The glue is almost dry for the cross. But in the meantime, what I wanted to do, take these two little elastic Velcro, well not Velcro, just elastic strap pieces, and we're gonna glue magnets to them, and hopefully that will hold this piece over the barrel. So I'm just gonna put 2 magnets on each of these, 2 magnets inside of Wolfwoods cross, and hopefully they will attach to one another. At least that's the plan. So we're gonna see how that's gonna go. All right, guys, so it is day 2. I let the glue dry overnight, and this is our finished product. We have Wolfwoods cross, you know, but like I said, about 6 feet, 6'1", somewhere around there. Heavy as hell. I have yet to measure it, but to give you guys an idea, this is what it would look like holding it. I can't hold it with one hand. It's a lot to just hold with one hand, but it can be done. So, although it is pretty heavy, it is very manageable. But again, not something I would prefer to do. with regards to our magnets, here's the top piece. It's kind of hard to show the bottom, so I'm just gonna show you guys the top for now. I need to get stronger magnets. The magnets I'm using do work. The idea does work. They're just not strong enough to hold it on the way I really like. So you see, they do hold it in place here, and it's not just gravity hold it in. But long story short, I'm gonna need some stronger magnets for this. But this is the end of this phase of this project. It's been a long journey creating this sucker. I'm gonna go back and look. You know what, actually, let me go back and check real quick. I'm very curious what Luban said the print time and what the assembly time for this was. So let me check real quick. Okay guys, so I just went and checked Luban. Meant to do that earlier, but just checked it. It says parts were 24 parts in total to assemble this whole thing at 7.15 kilograms. Print time, 794 hours, assembly 30 minutes, total time 795 hours. So since I didn't record exactly how long it took me to print and assemble, I'm just gonna assume that's right, but we're gonna go ahead and weigh this beast on a scale down here. So to get a decent measurement, I'm going to put this lid on here and then flip it upside down. Actually, it'll be easier to just put the lid onto the scale. Well, if I get it to turn on, there we go. All right, so we have the lid on there. Then we are going to flip this whole piece and place it onto said scale and see what we get. Well, having some trouble here. Scale doesn't want to come on again. There. All right. So let's see what we're getting about. It's telling me right now, no, we're gonna have to put this onto a hard surface. Let's switch back to the table. There we go. All right, so placing it on there and letting it go. We are at 15.8 pounds, and that does not include the 2 covers that go on it. So I'll just go ahead and give those another pound. So we're gonna just go ahead and say 16.8, let's say 17 pounds for this total cross. So not too bad, not too heavy, but still, you know, a lot. All right, guys, so there you have it. The entire cross in its entirety. If I put it up here on the table, you're not unable to see me. I have to like hide down here. Just before we close out to show you, this is the other cover that goes onto this piece here. Unfortunately, it didn't work out the way I wanted either because the magnets are not strong enough, so I'm just gonna have to use stronger magnets. Not a big deal, I have some. I was just trying to use these because they were much easier, but this is what it will look like once it is sheathed. And same goes for the top. But yep, that's what we're looking at for this enormous piece. But there we go. We still have a ton of work. You know, I'm just gonna lay this down. I can't talk to you guys and have this thing blocking me. It's too much. So, boom, there we go. So anyways, yeah, this was a really fun project. I really enjoyed working on it. Like I said, a ton of work to do. I still have to spray paint it, sand it, add LEDs to it. A long way to go, but you know, we've got the initial stage done. So thank you guys so much for coming along on this journey with me. It has been very long. It took way longer than I thought. I need to get back to work, excuse me, on my Lich King armor. So we're gonna make that happen. But in the meantime, this was a nice distraction, and it probably will be while I continue to work on it. So anyways, thank you guys so much for checking out this episode. I hope you thoroughly enjoyed it, as I really have, seeing this first stages of this project come to a completion, and look forward to many more in the future. So, and checking us out at convention, as I will be Wolfwood and my girlfriend will be Vash the Stampede. So anyway, so thank you guys so much for checking me out, and until next time, stay boundless. See you all. Bye-bye.